Critics dubbed them ugly and dismissed them as a passing fad. These clunky foam shoes seemed destined for the bargain bin. But within a few years, Crocs defied all odds. What began as an unconventional idea transformed into a billion-dollar powerhouse, embraced by everyone, from healthcare workers to Hollywood stars. Today, they strut down luxury runways, dominate social media trends, and boast over 700 million pairs sold worldwide. What started as a quirky design has become a cultural icon. But how did this unlikely footwear phenomenon achieve such staggering success? The answer lies in resilience, innovation, and a bold embrace of individuality. Founding and early days. The story of Crocs begins with three unlikely partners: Scott Siemens, George Bodecker, and Lyndon Hansen. Each brought unique experiences and perspectives, but together they created one of the most unexpected success stories in footwear history. Scotty Siemens was the quiet visionary, a skilled inventor with a knack for problem solving. Having already built a comfortable life, developing and patenting innovative products, he stumbled upon a clog-like shoe made of a peculiar resin material on a business trip to Canada. Intrigued by its lightweight, water-resistant, and odor-resistant properties, Scott tinkered with the design, adding a backstrap, unknowingly laying the groundwork for Crocs' signature style. George Bodecker was the entrepreneur of the trio. From a tough childhood to owning over 100 Domino's pizza franchises, he had a keen business sense. His experience as a fast food executive gave him the financial resources and strategic mindset to back bold ventures, though his impulsive nature would later bring both opportunities and challenges. Lyndon Hansen was at a crossroads when Crocs entered the picture. Struggling after a job loss, a divorce, and his mother's passing, he was sleeping on a friend's couch, searching for a fresh start. When Scott invited him and George on a sailing trip in the Caribbean, he had no idea it would change his life. A game-changing moment. During the trip, Scott introduced his friends to the resin clogs he had discovered. At first, George and Lyndon found them laughable, bulky, plain, and completely out of sync with mainstream fashion. But after a few hours of wearing them on the boat deck, their skepticism faded. The shoes were unbelievably comfortable, provided excellent grip, and molded effortlessly to their feet. By the end of the trip, they were not just convinced of the product's potential, they were ready to invest in bringing it to the U.S. market. Pooling their strengths, they officially founded Crocs in 2002. Scott refined the design, securing licensing rights for the foam resin material, Crosslight. George provided initial investment and business expertise, ensuring scalable production. Lyndon, with his marketing background, crafted the strategy to distribute and promote the shoes. Their goal was simple: to create a practical, affordable shoe that prioritized comfort above all else. The name Crocs reflected the product's versatility. Like semi-aquatic reptiles, these shoes could thrive on both land and water. The brand's ethos was set: functional, quirky, and unapologetically different. The Big Break, Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. The founders' first major test came at the 2002 Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. Targeting practical-minded consumers, they took an unconventional approach, throwing shoes at passers-by, urging them to try them on. The gamble paid off. While the unique look piqued curiosity, It was the unparalleled comfort that sealed the deal. By the end of the event, they had sold out their initial batch of 200 pairs. Encouraged by this success, they ramped up production and targeted new markets: healthcare workers, chefs, and professionals who spent long hours on their feet quickly embraced Crocs for their comfort and practicality. By 2003, the company had sold 76,000 pairs, a staggering achievement for a fledgling brand. Scaling up and going public, a strategic turning point, came in 2004 when Crocs acquired Foam Creations, gaining complete control over cross-light production. This move ensured exclusive access to their game-changing material and eliminated competition. Between 2005 and 2006, revenue soared by 226%, reaching $108 million. The brand's unique distribution model allowed retailers to order small quantities and restock as needed, lowering risks and ensuring wide availability. Crocs' bold designs and appeal to niche audiences fueled its rise as a cultural phenomenon. In 2006, Crocs went public, raising $239 million, the largest IPO in footwear history. This influx of capital enabled global expansion and strategic partnerships, including licensing deals with Disney and the NBA. By 2007, Crocs had sold over 50 million pairs, generating $168 million in annual profit.